What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we got the EZA for AGL GINYU. So GINYU is weak to Planet NAMEK Saga. You can use Extreme AGL in any super class units. So this is actually a very easy EZA. This is the team that I've been running right here. So we got Scouter Vegeta, we got Nail, LR Gohan and Krillin, LR Full Power Frieza, the LR Piccolo and Gohan, and the LR Super Saiyan Goku. This has been like super easy. I've just been leaving it on auto and just letting it do its thing basically. But in the meantime, while that happens, you know, while we let that just kind of run in the background, we can talk about GINYU and his EZA, because I actually did not do a video on this. I was actually asleep when the information dropped, and I haven't even had a chance to actually look at all of the info myself. So let's see. GINYU. Terrifying Conqueror or Planet NAMEK Saga Key 3 170%, plus an additional 1 key and 30% to Space Traveling Warrior, so they just gave him the extra key. So he does still stack defense, raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy. Okay. He gets 200% attack and defense, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Okay, so it's not a high chance to become, it's just, he has a guaranteed additional attack, but only a high chance of it being a super. Okay. It's 20% damage reduction. Okay. GINYU Force allies get 1 key and 60% attack and defense, and a chance to perform a crit by 20%. Okay, that's actually really good support for a dead team, essentially. When attacking with 12 or more key, it's 150% attack and defense. Per GINYU Force category ally on the team, he gets 20% attack and defense up to 100%. So you could run like Namek Scouter Vegeta as your leader, AGL GINYU, Rakumen Goldo, Jason Burter combo cards, and then like 2 of the LR like GINYU Force units. That would give you the extra 100% attack and defense essentially. When there's another GINYU Force category ally on the team, attacks are effective against all types and high chance of launching an additional super. Okay, so that should be relatively easy to do. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 70% or more, he has a chance of performing a crit and damage reduction of 30%. For 1 turn from his entry turn. Okay, that kind of sucks that it's only 1 turn. So he does the body change at 70% or less starting 70% or less HP starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. That's always a good condition. Let's look at GINYU Goku now. So he greatly stacks attack, causes immense damage to the enemy, so no defense on super. Okay, he recovers 59% HP. Gets 1 key and 250% attack and defense, and he has and launches an additional attack with a great chance of being a super. Attacks are effective against all types, and he gets 50% damage reduction. That's all like basic effects. Okay. He gets 150% attack when attacking. Has a chance of performing a crit of 50%. Great chance of launching an additional super attack. When he receives an attack, he gets 150% defense when he receives an attack. And he has a 50% chance of evading enemies' attacks when receiving an attack. There's an ally whose name includes Jason on the team, foresees enemy super attack, so he gets Scouter. He seems decent. We'll definitely run him on like a full GINYU Force team, like a full 220% leader skill and everything. See how good this guy's gonna be. He seems to be pretty okay. I mean, we'll have to definitely run him and see what the actual final numbers are going to be looking like out of him, but he seems to be okay. Let's see. We also got sub EZAs for Raccoon and Goldo and Jason Birder. Let's see. Raccoon and Goldo. So greatly raise attack and we're talking about Raccoon and Goldo now. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause a supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lower attack and defense. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, they just changed it from raising attack and defense to greatly raising. Okay. So they get 200% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction, great chance of guarding all attacks, and seal the attacked enemy's super. After guard is activated, they get 100% defense and launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. When attacking with 12 or more ki, they get 50% attack and defense. For every attack received, they get 20% attack and defense up to 100%. So 5 attacks and they're fully built up. And when there's an ally whose name includes GINYU attacking in the same turn, guard all attacks, 30% damage reduction before attacking, and they stun the attacked enemy. Okay, so you would probably really want to run GINYU with them. Like you would want to have like a rotation of like a GINYU with these guys on there. They seem to be pretty good. Definitely a lot. I mean, there's going to be a massive buff to the GINYU Force team, that's for sure. These guys getting a sub EZA right now, that's good. It's very good, actually. And then Jason Birder. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Cost supreme damage to the enemy and raise allies attack and defense by 20% for 1 turn. Okay, so that's the new thing. They raise allies attack and defense by 20% for 1 turn. They get 200% attack and defense. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Great chance of evading enemies' attacks. Space Traveling Warrior or Special Pose category allies get 3 ki and 40% attack and defense. Before it was just Space Traveling Warriors get 3 ki and 30% attack and defense. That's a good buff. For every attack performed, they get 50% attack and defense up to 200%. When receiving a super attack, chance of evading enemies' attacks go up by 10% temporarily. When there's an ally whose name includes GINYU attacking in the same turn, chance of evading enemies' attacks go up by 10% within the turn before receiving an attack. And all allies get 30% attack and defense for 2 turns. Give 30% attack and defense there. And they give 40% attack and defense to Space Traveling Warrior. I mean, these guys are great support units. I'm not going to lie. The support here seems to be pretty insane. I really like what they did with the Jason Birder. As long as you're in fights where you can still like dodge, these guys are going to be phenomenal there. That's for sure. GINYU or Raccoon and Goldo. If you run them together with GINYU, these guys are going to be like tanks in that first slot. 30% damage reduction before attacking, and then they also have 30% damage reduction just off the get-go. So they'll have 60% damage reduction with guard. And then they greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Every time they super, they'll raise attack and defense. So these guys are going to be like pretty good defensively. And after they get hit 5 times, they get an extra 100% defense to go along with the 200% defense that they're already getting. And then after guards activated, they get another 100% defense. Yeah, Raccoon and Goldo are going to be tanks. They're definitely going to be like must runs for like the GINYU Force team. I guess the biggest thing is how good is GINYU himself going to be? Because the support units are definitely good. I do like them. GINYU, though, I feel like they could have done more. 20% damage reduction. I do like the 60% support that he gives plus the 20% crit hit. I do like that. And then he gets the extra 100% attack and defense basically when he's got 5 Ginyu Force category allies on the team. I mean, it looks to be pretty good. We'll see. We'll definitely see how this is going to be. And then there were missions, of course. We'll go ahead and accept these. And then I do believe if we go here, there was a campaign. Yeah, these EZA campaign. They give you all of the medals to be able to awaken or to sub EZA the units as well. All you gotta do is just clear the EZA stage. So there you guys go. We'll go ahead and just accept these. So there you guys go. You can see it. You'll have enough to sub EZA the 2 side banner units. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.